It's gonna be a hell of a game tonight. At least I'm expecting it to be. I gotta go with them. I gotta go with bruh. That motherfucker pouring dust. The dude got a team. He ain't no slouch himself now. Yeah, he can. They just said I don't think they ever beat them boys. And I think it's time for them to finally win. Monday Night Football, that shit usually be on ESPN. Yeah.
What you picking up on?
Play this one game, shit out of the way.
One thing we're not confused about, that was an exciting performance. Y'all make some noise for the llama. Our panel was all over the map with their guesses. Go online and let us know what you think by using that hashtag, the math finger.
I really enjoyed the panel's comments tonight. I'm here for all the four-legged creatures out there. I'm trying to break down some doors so society doesn't judge us. You're allowed to have four legs and live your life, all right?
One episode that I'm super invested in knowing, finding out who these people are. Right? You want to see if you're right. It's what they call a tip of the tongue phenomenon. George, because you think you can figure it out. That's right. That's right. Don't go anywhere. There's more Mass Madness just around the corner. You're obviously an amazing singer. That was epic. I feel like we're in the presence of an icon. Damn. And another one of our Group A favorites is revealed.
Sorry to hear that. I gotta beat this bitch nigga this time.
Now tell me, what does Aflac do? Aflac pays you money directly to help with unexpected medical bills. And does Aflac health insurance?
No, but it can help with expensive health insurance.
I don't think this boy lost since he came in this league.
Yes. Can I get one of those?
The Steelers?
You know I can't play favorites. All right, let's talk coverage. It's go time. Get help with expenses, health insurance.
It is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Fourth in the NFL in 2018. 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction
where you renew
of
it at?
Talent in Cincinnati.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
Everything is still the same.
At the 43-yard line.
Actually, no. Actually, it's not. I think I used my old girl address at the time. Yeah, it came from my old girl address. Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll try the air now with Watson. Flushed out right. On the run.
He overthrew that shit so bad. Oh, my God. That's crazy.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get up by he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
And 2 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd and a couple, Roethlisberger to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Let's go, D. 48, 48. I got it. Mike, 48.
To throw is Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Lane. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense?
Like I lost this game
after
too.
the offense scored to
Already.
go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And
I threw 2
taking it to
interceptions
the
already.
15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football.
He on the 15. He scored off one. He on the 15-yard line now.
On 1st down, McFarland.
Yep.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
You need to keep doing that RPO shit.
3-yard line.
Roethlisberger will throw. Flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. On the handoff, it's McFarland. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Steelers 10, Bengals nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Forced out to his left. Open man is Ross, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's a give to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I don't understand how the thing
Smith there on the tackle.
As
That's
usual,
crazy. That shit's supposed to kill that shit every time, man.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The tackle made.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Bro.
Defensively, that was 3rd and a bundle.
3rd and fucking 20, and he got the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Wow.
On the give, this is McFarland. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Now it's Roethlisberger. Completion here to Claypool. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Chase Claypool. A gain of 10
Our
yards.
score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on first and second down, because that leaves them third and short, third and manageable.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. DJ Reader, his second sack of the night.
Second down.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now Roethlisberger to the right side to Eric Ebron. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's McFarland. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. His throw caught at about
crazy,
the 5.
dog.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll run with McFarland. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
For Juju Smith-Schuster.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it third down.
It's third down.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Now he's flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side.
Wow, my player
and for an
froze.
offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start
God,
from. Great
this
punt.
shit is
Fantastic
crazy,
punt.
bro.
And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we
Now
just
I'm on
saw
the
there.
7-yard line.
Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
28, Joe Mixon.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Bro, what the fuck's going on with my controller?
A little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Made by Devin Bush. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
That motherfucker TJ Watt come off the line free every time, bro.
Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
At the 40-yard line.
2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
All this nigga do is go underneath everything behind a fucking line of scrimmage.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And they'll be inside the 25 now.
This nigga really used West Coast playbook, bro. This is a West Coast playbook.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone.
No lie, boy. This nigga might go to the bowl, boy.
And was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
The way this nigga play, bro.
McFarland, and he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
The way this nigga play, this nigga might go to the bowl, bitch.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Roethlisberger, and that is incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying,
I ain't lying to a nigga, bitch. This one the favorite in the AFC, bro. I don't know who is.
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is
why Pop put this nigga in my division, bro.
Here comes the ball.
I'm putting this fuck nigga in my division, bro.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
This nigga here ain't missing shit, you hear me?
15 shy of the 10. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
I've been complaining the whole game, bitch. This nigga mad, Poppy? Okay.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Boy, everything rolling on offense and defense.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Look at this. This boy making heavy read. Every read, the right read.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
This ain't nothing I can do, boy. This boy here got this shit rolling, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21
This nigga AFC favorites.
Steelers 24, Bengals 3. Chris Boswell
I'm putting up here right now. Going alert.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
It's the hip, boy. Hey.
Expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Listen, fool doing his dollar.
He hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Fool doing his dollar, boy.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Ooh.
That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
More yards.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Now it's Watson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Stephon Tuitt able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Being chased out left. He'll run it. Room to run inside. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Again, McFarland.
I don't really want to be in no league. I'm going to be honest with you.
At the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Steeler first down.
On first down, McFarland. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, here's McFarland.
Ooh,
and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
I think his name Mercer, DC Mercer, some shit like that.
So families can come home.